Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest astrologer of them all?
It's you, genuinely divine, genuinely divine, genuinely divine.
I know, I know. Now run along, dears, and tell all of your friends about the fairest astrologer of them all. Don't forget to subscribe.
Hey everybody, it is your girl here, Genuinely Divine, coming at you today with a video all about ranking your zodiac sign from most difficult to least difficult to love. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider clicking that subscribe button, and also remember to turn on the notification bell so that you never miss an upload from me. As a disclaimer, you guys, this is a fun video. This is a video for entertainment, so don't take it personally. This is just my interpretation of how the signs rank when it comes to falling in love. Starting out with the most difficult zodiac sign to fall in love with is going to be Aquarius. Aquarius people are just so amazing. They are like so innovative. They're so caring about the people as a whole, but when it comes to one-on-one relationships, it's just kind of difficult because this is a fixed sign, and a lot of times they need their space. They have this detachment type feel to them where they don't like to, you know, be in close proximity with people a lot of times. So it's like Aquarians have like a fear of intimacy to a certain extent. So sometimes it makes the partner feel like they're not really that interested, or they just don't care about them. So a lot of times it's kind of hard to fall in love with the Aquarian. Number 11 for me is going to be Capricorn. Capricorn is similar to Aquarius because they both have like that Saturn type energy, but the difference between Capricorn is cardinal, but at the same token they like to initiate authority over the person that they're in a relationship with, causing the person to feel like they don't really have a significant place in the relationship, feeling more like the vulnerable one or the child. Capricorn people are extremely hardworking. They are the type of people, they are good fathers and mothers because they do create that structure that every child needs. It's just really difficult being in a relationship with someone who don't like to cuddle or show signs of intimacy a lot. So it makes it very difficult for people to fall in love with Capricorn. It's going to be Gemini. Geminis are so fun-loving. They love to travel. They love to have fun. They just have this childlike energy. So they're super cool. They're super fun to be with. They're like the best friend ever when you're at a party. They're like so cool. But the thing is, Geminis have like a split personality where you don't know who you're gonna get today or tomorrow. So it's like very difficult to fall in love with Gemini because it's so confusing. You have these two people or four people that you're trying to fall in love with or get to know, and so it makes it very difficult for the person that's pursuing Gemini to fall in love with them. So a lot of times they'll just be like, I don't know what's going on here, so let me just kind of like go my separate way. Virgos are so compassionate, they're so caring, they're so loving in a sense, but at the same token, a lot of times Virgos carry a lot of nervous energy. So when people are in a relationship with them, they just kind of like feel that the vibrations of a Virgo where they worry so much about things. The person that they're dating or in a relationship with become fearful of, is this what I'm going to have to hear all the time? Is this what I'm going to have to deal with all the time? He or she is always worried about everything, always over analyzing everything. So it makes it very difficult to fall in love with a Virgo. Me is going to be Scorpio. Scorpios are so sexy, right? They have this magnetism to them where they can just draw you in so easily. Drawing people in is definitely not a problem for Scorpio. It's just really difficult for Scorpios to hold on to people because Scorpios kind of have this obsessive type nature where they just kind of like want to take control over a person wholeheartedly, 100%. in the beginning stages, and that kind of like make people feel a little bit afraid, and so a lot of times the people will kind of like run away from them. So it makes it very difficult to fall in love with Scorpios in that sense, but nonetheless they're great people. Leos are so dynamic. They're so beautiful and handsome. They're good looking people. They always stand out in a crowd. I just love their energy. But because Leo is a fixed sign, a lot of times it's their way or the highway. They are ruled by the sun, and the sun is the authority, and a lot of times Leos want to take control in the relationship, causing their partners to feel like, okay, you can have this. If you want to be in total control, then you can just have this. I'm out, okay? So sometimes that can make it a little difficult for people to fall in love with Leos. Aries are so independent, they're so competitive, they're such great leaders, they're wonderful people, and they make people have fun whenever they are around them. But the thing about Aries is their independence, a lot of times it goes a little bit too far. They take it a little bit too far. A lot of times they have fear of commitment. So it's very difficult to fall in love with an Aries because a lot of times you don't know if you are going to reciprocate the same love back that you're given to an Aries because of their independent, freedom-loving type nature. So Aries, that makes it really difficult to fall in love with you. To be Pisces for me, Pisces are so sweet. They're so adorable, they're sweet, so imaginative, but a lot of times they do stay in their head a little bit too long, and a lot of times it makes their partners feel like they're unwanted a lot of times, or they're just not sure about them. Even though Pisces can come off as being shy a lot of times, they also get caught up in their imaginations a whole lot, and sometimes they don't deal with reality like they need to, leaving their partners to feel somewhat left out in the cold, making it really difficult for their partners to love them the way they deserve to be loved. Libras are so charming. They're always trying to keep peace, balance, and harmony. Everywhere they go, they're like the mediators. They're always searching for peace. And although they are wonderful type people, they sometimes come off as being extremely indecisive, and they don't know exactly what it is that they truly want. A lot of times they have their partners feeling like, are you in love with me or the idea of being in love? So Libras, it can be really difficult sometimes to fall in love with you. Going to be Sagittarius. Sagittarius people, they are so jovial, okay? Sagittarius is fun loving, they love that freedom. They're just so sweet. They will give you the shirt off of their back. They're just the sweetest people ever. They give the best gifts ever. But sometimes Sagittarius people can just be on the move a little bit too much, and they don't really take the time to just kind of like sit down a little bit and have a conversation. But overall, Sagittarius, I have nothing on the negative side to really say about Sagittarius. I think they're pretty easy to fall in love with. Cancers are so loving, they're so nurturing, they're patient, they are such lovable people, which makes it extremely easy to fall in love with a Cancer. Cancers always make you feel wanted and protected. They are just wonderful people, so I do feel like Cancer is just very easy to fall in love with. Me is going to be the zodiac sign Taurus. Now, it was very difficult for me between Taurus and Cancer, but I chose Taurus as the easiest to fall in love with because Taurus is not only a lover, they're also your friend. They are also your entertainment because they have nice voices and they will sing to you. They're also your providers. They are like the best friend, and it makes it so easy to truly fall in love with a Taurus. Taurus people are the type of people where they are designed for love and romance. So you guys, this is my ranking of the zodiac signs from most difficult to least difficult to fall in love with? Please tell me down in the comment sections your list. And until the next time, you guys, I wish you so much love, peace, and so many wonderful blessings. Bye.